If you click on this video, it means you like to know some signs of a supportive husband. And if this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment and like. 8 good signs of a supportive husband. Point number 1. A supportive husband should be one that is a partner in parenting. It should be one that is a partner in parenting. That's the first point. If you are a supportive husband, you should not allow your wife to be the only one parenting your children. That is very wrong. A supportive husband should be one that hand in hand with the wife, they are raising up their kids. So, changing of diapers, you should not leave it only to your wife. Cooking at home, you should not leave it only to your wife. Bathing of the children, you should not leave it only to your wife to do. So, the day-to-day parenting of the children, you should be part of it. When you are doing that well, then you know that yes, you are really supporting your wife. But when you allow your wife to do all the major things concerning your children, it means that you are just somebody who is sitting on the fence, and then your wife becomes the default parent. You are just there as a figurehead or a figure man, but you are not providing anything to the table as far as parenting is concerned, and that is very bad. So if you are doing this well, then you tick this box. You know that yes, you are helping as far as parenting is concerned. Then yes, you are being a supportive husband. Point number 2. A supportive husband, he should be the one that will support the wife's interest. You should support the wife's interest and encourage them to achieve it. Your wife's interests and goals. Our wives or women also have their interests. Some of them, maybe they would like to open a business, being it a food joint or something. Some of them would like to get back to school. That is what they are interested in. As a husband, you should be interested in that, and then you should support them to achieve that. It's very necessary. Point number 3, for you to be a very supportive husband, is for you to be a good listener. You as a husband, you must be a good listener. If you are listening, if you are somebody that listens carefully to your wife, you will help her to solve a lot of problems, and you will help her to achieve a lot of things for herself. So for you to be a very good supportive husband, you must equally be a good listener. Point number 4, you must have the ability to apologize when you go wrong. Yes, as a supportive husband, you don't turn your wife to be the only person who apologizes when things go wrong. No, you should be able to apologize as well. So when things are not going on, apologize to her so that you make her happy, and then you move the relationship forward for everybody. Point number 5, you need to have time for intimacy. Yes, as a supportive husband, it is your duty to have time for intimacy. So this intimacy thing I'm talking about is not only limited to sex, but also having great conversation with your wife. So you should have time for your wife and talk about virtually everything. Have great conversation. Talk about your work. Talk about your businesses. Talk about people. Talk about events. Discuss things. Talk with your wife. So you must be able to have a great, conversation with your wife, and it is also part of the intimacy that I'm talking about. Point number 6, don't allow your partner, especially your wife, to always ask for your help. So as a supportive husband, don't allow your partner to always ask for your help. So your wife is going to wash, so she must ask you or tell you, that please come and help me to do the laundry. That is very bad. So don't allow your wife to always ask for help. Your wife should not always ask you before you give money out. Your wife should not always ask you before you help her change the children's diapers. Your wife should not always ask you before you do your responsibilities. So when you are always doing that, your wife is always asking before you are doing, you are not being supportive enough. Point number 7. Talk about your wife's plan and ambitions in life and encourage them to achieve it. Talk about it. If your wife wants to go to school, once in a while, remind her, hey, sweetheart, you said this year you'll be going to school. What are the plans? What are we going to do for you to go? Oh, sweetheart, they said this year you want to open a shop. Oh, what are you doing towards it? So you must be able to talk about the plans of your wife. Talk about it with her. When you are doing that, she will feel very supportive. My last point number 8. Appreciate your wife. Most women feel that they are not being appreciated enough. Appreciate your wife. When you are able to appreciate your wife well, she will feel loved, she will feel belonged, and she will give out her best. So one of the best way you can support your wife is to appreciate her for all that she's doing for you and the children. When you are doing all this as a man, trust me, you are going to have a very happy home. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here, and do leave a comment. Thanks once again.